welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starter, Scott Hio. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Justin Brown. And that one misses up and in. And we're underway from Queens. In the air, left field. Mosquera makes his way towards it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away. So up next, Rob Mann. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's two away.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
This to third, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Vaughn Williams. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Simon under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Franco getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Brown sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Anthony Mosquera up now for the Mets.
Number 21.
Mosquera with a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Villarreal at second with 2 down. That one found hard the other way. William, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And there's a ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Doyle Chick. Keogh back to work. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Randy Connors.
Number 88.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keogh, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Christian Carroll in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Into the second deck it goes, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Tim Vick, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And that skips into dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That misses. 2-2. That one just misses.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're
Batting
looking to protect the outside part of the plate,
7.
stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Henry Talley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And another ball. And delivers outside. And there's the automatic. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Three and 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mosquera. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens. Now it's the DH, Herman Warner. Thinking you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So digging in, Jeffrey Brennan. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The velocity 97 with that fastball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Just off the inside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Ball count.
Warner gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
First and second, no outs. Dobbins digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's going to be Rocky Landgraf.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
strike.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the right-hander deals, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Elam will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Curveball drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do
Now that
exactly
is
that.
number
Get you
50.
off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Willie Chassin. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Outside low, now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now that is
Raul
11.
Villarreal up now for the Mets. Doubled his first time up. And there's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Upstairs.
That's high, that's a ball.
And the count even 1-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. They get 2. Top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off a
San
series
Diego,
where the pitching
catcher,
was
number 23.
outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singy. Blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Now it's going to be
Outside.
Justin Brown. That's in there. And the count 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
That's too low. And it's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now batting,
that's been part of his
73.
career since day one.
And now the center fielder, Rob Mann, struck out swinging his first time. Check on the runner. Brown dives back in safely. Mann goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need.
Runner on the goal, right side, and that one handled on to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, number 13.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Simon, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jody Franco.
Number 51.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one is inside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's
Now
going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Mosquera stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Warner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0. That's in, ball.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Doyle,
number 2.
There's the strike.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering misses down and away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses, and the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Franco under it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Randy Pollard, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Carroll leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one hammered center field back there. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. And they jump out front. It's 4-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Henry Talley, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses,
ball.
And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's to third. Elam throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jeffrey Brennan. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Dobbins at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them. To take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Landgraf batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Elam in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And that is that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Arlen Rockwell.
Bringing in the lefty
Now
with the
pitching
left-handed
for
hitter
the New
coming
York
up to
Mets.
hit. Classic bullpen
Number
move right here,
48.
so we'll see how it works out.
Steiner,
Ball
the leadoff
outside.
batter, as he looks in the bullpen for the Mets. Alexis Delgado up and loosening in the. It's 1-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted
batting
his
number
hands. Nice
53.
job of going the other way.
Back to the top of the lineup, Justin Brown now at the plate. Inside,
that's it.
just missed. Steiner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and
1-1.
he's safe. That misses
No,
off
that's
the outside
Ball.
edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Fouled off down the right side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground to third, Elam zips it across. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting number 73.
Now here is Rob Mann. 0 for 2 in this one. Mann tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Next offering is down low. And that one fouled off. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Hooked around that
Now
pitch
batting,
on the
number
outside,
13.
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Two on, one out. Simon getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, And that's strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Mosquera pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now it's the shortstop, Doyle Chick. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one outside. And that's ball 2. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Chassin. William back to work. Ripped on a line. Man makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, number 11.
Rahul Villarreal up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The Padres leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
That's inside. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And next for the Mets, Jody Franco. Up the middle, Chick. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jorge Murillo. And now,
leading
Randy
off for San Diego, 3rd baseman, number 88.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Murillo measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, number 0.
So up next, Christian Carroll. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And foul ball. The 0-1. That one missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He was all
Now
over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next is the designated hitter, Tim Vick. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for the Padres, Henry Talley. Step off throw to first. Vick back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed, it's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 21.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air, center field. Man on the move. One away.
Now that is number 25.
So now here's the DH, Herman Warner. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. The Mets down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even up.
Miss. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, number 43.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jeffrey Brennan. Swinging a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th.
for the
Stepping in
Padres,
for San
catcher,
Diego,
number
Derek
23.
Steiner. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Slider
That's
misses outside.
Right 2. 1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Dobbins gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Brown now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 73.
So 2 down now, and here is Rob Mann, 1 for 3. On the ground. Fair ball.
Now batting, number 13.
2 outs. Runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Edward Simon. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw is still in time. And they do get the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Ralph Dobbins. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Rocky Landgraf will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Phillip Elam.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Simon pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem.
Now
they need to guess
number
right on a
50.
few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And stepping in for New York, Willie Chassin. The shortstop takes the ball. This one high in the air to left center. Simon sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Mets strand one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
9.
Alexis Delgado.
Leading off for San Diego.
And the batter now,
Shortstop,
Doyle
number 2.
Schick. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball
0-1.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And downstairs.
Ball.
There's a strike at the knees. Going to count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And here is Randy Connors. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the pen down there. Rick Ramos appears to be getting loose. And that's in there at the knees. High fly ball out to left field. Mosquera moving back for this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next for the Padres, Christian Carroll.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 6-2.
Pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll
20.
into the bottom of the 8th. Clemente Infante.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he
Leading
should
off
come in
for the
throwing
Mets,
strikes, attacking these
second
hitters.
baseman, number 11.
And here is Rahul Villarreal. And first offering is fouled off. And that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death.
batting,
With 2 strikes you're
number
looking to
51.
protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Franco stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Inside.
Way inside. The Padres leading by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Movement. And there's a ball. That one is absolutely belted. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out.
Now batting, number 21.
Anthony Mosquera, the next to hit. That one's in there. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Just
no, that's
missed.
Low. Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Brennan now at the plate. And ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's
balls,
expecting
no
the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Yeehaw.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's to third. Boots it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Now,
so they turn to their closer, Edmund Greer.
Now pitching for
Here's the
San
catcher,
Diego,
Ralph Dobbins.
number 14.
First pitch misses.
well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That missed. That's the ball.
Warner, the runner at third. Brennan on at first with 2 down.
Ball high.
Rocky Landgraf waiting to hit for the Mets. Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
That was Cam Bart right there. 4-pitch walk, and down at the plate is not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Rocky Landgraf. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. So they're all loaded up. And a count 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. It's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Now
Rick
pitching for
Ramos.
the New York
And
Mets.
they felt it was time to bring on a
Number
left-handed
45.
reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off
Tim
for the
Vick
Padres,
digs
the
in now.
designated hitter,
He's already
number
homered in this
77.
game. Ramos, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 29 years old. And he was born in Canada. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brady Sanchez getting ready to go. And the next pitch is way outside. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in for San Diego, Henry Talley. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Steiner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. Offense held in check there, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets 3. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
ninth, and
off
stepping in
the
for New
Mets,
York, Philip
third
Elam.
baseman, number 19.
Greer back to work.
Heck.
And that one clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Misses,
No, that missed.
and
That's
it's
the ball.
1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2. In the air, right side. Brown on his way over. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 50.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Willie Chassin. First pitch, and he just misses. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Simon puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Rahul Villarreal. 1 for 4 with a double. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. He swings and fouls one off. One strike away. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's a juice thing. I'm stepping for the rep. Wrecking on the resting.